Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you are welcome to another episode of the Vivid Rundown podcast. And it is yours truly, Fuego Papi Live, aka Emmanuel AD. And I have here with me today the one that only been friend should have freed daddy, been friend Prince Kati. Or it's a rhyme unintentionally, and I'm still going. But it's Prince Kati in the building. It be like we do this thing keep small, you're the car. With the all on our audience.
Yeah,
what's good,
but
bro?
yeah, Charlie. It's all good. Took a little break, Charlie.
I would take the blame for the break because depending on what time you're gonna see this, your boy is putting out some music. It's been a long time coming, but stick and stay. Don't want to miss what we have for you. Of course, we are here to talk about the just ended Telecel Ghana Music Awards, the red carpets, the opening performances, the performance within the show, some of the award winners as well. Giving commiserations, giving commiserations to a couple of people that I thought deserved awards, but didn't make it. But that's just my 2 cents. But yo, bro, ready to dive in?
Yeah. I don't know if I'm excited or not, but yeah, that's the red carpet, and honestly, I think we have to have a conversation about the whole setup of the red carpet.
In what sense? Is it the styling, the audience? Like what exactly?
Okay, for me, starting off, it started late.
As always.
I think it started at like 9, 10. And I don't know. I think it's only the Ghana Music Awards, Tgma, that seems to be the only prevalent event happening in Ghana. I don't know, unless correct me if I'm wrong. I think the next thing is Emmy Africa. The Music Awards has not happened for the past 2 years, bro. I mean, some of the clothes. I mean, some of the clothes.
Does Afrima count?
Afrima doesn't happen in Ghana, or does it?
No, it's not. Shame on me. That's yeah. That's
yeah. Like I feel like this is a music awards, and some of the clothings or some of the styling were not really given for me.
I think some of the conversation that I caught on to online as well had to do with people just not taking the award ceremony serious enough. Like, no disrespect to anybody who genuinely puts in an effort for their costumes, their style and everything, but bro, sometimes it seems like a joke. It literally seems like a joke because this is something that's supposed to hold a certain level of prestige, celebrating our music as a country. So I get it. You want to pull up in your Sunday best, your flyers fit and everything. Some might go
Sunday best, you know.
some might go outside the box to try and create something unique, but ultimately it's kind of like I just want to do something that is going to start conversations, good or bad. It's like that principle: no press is bad press.
Right.
You get, so as long as I get talked about, it's fine. But it's like, with that being said, it's to the detriment of the institution or the ceremony what we are trying to celebrate, because I'll call it what it is, bro. And I don't want to insult anybody's sense of fashion, but a lot of people do step on that red carpet as if this whole thing is a joke.
It's not even about that. Like, for me, it's about the occasion. It's right. A music awards. Some of the clothes, look, especially some of what the ladies wore, very, very, very elegant. But I feel like it's not suitable for a music award show.
What did you think about a Tgma Kwame's outfit?
Bro, you know what saved him? Like, to me personally, the only thing that saved him, bro, he said the theme was for Galamsey, bro. Like, the gold, I don't even know if it was a clothing or it was a spray tan.
I'll try not to. I want to be honest without being insulting, but that
No,
was
because
tacky
initially
as
when I saw it, initially when I saw, it, I was like, what's happening? Is he a villain? Is he a
so
superhero?
so the thing is with the context of that, you can appreciate the backstory of it, I guess, the attempt, the
Yeah,
creativity.
that's what I mean by that. He's saying that
It
actually
is
saved him.
he drowned. Still doesn't still doesn't save it from being tacky as hell. That was tacky. And for somebody who, all due respect to Achama Kwame, for somebody who is very well celebrated in our country in terms of his legacy in music and hip life, that was horrible.
Yeah, and he especially
Regardless,
like
yeah, regardless, whatever, unless you're trying to, but unless you're doing something, I don't know, man. It's just the quality was poor. I get the idea behind it, but the execution was horrible. And the fact that this is the problem with having yes men around you, too many yes men around you. The fact that people around his team or his circle actually saw this and was like, oh yeah, Nana. Oh yeah, so a fatal. Oh yeah, like bro, like you watched him. Shame on everybody in his circle that confirmed this fit for him. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm not crashing out. I'm not raging, but I just think Ghanaians tap dance, Ghanaian media personalities tap dance around this thing so much. Whereas, like, we say we want our industry to be like this, we want it to be this, you want the prestige to be like this, and you turn up with the pedigree that he has. Because don't get it confused, Ochame Kwame is a legendary, and I repeat, a
yo,
legendary hip life artist. So to turn up to an event like this in that fit, all in the guise of, oh, I'm trying to create awareness for Galamsey. Brother, like, bro, Penny, come on. Like, yo, props up to your originality and your bravery for pulling it off, but it doesn't make it less tacky. It doesn't make it less horrible. The truth is
bro,
still is still the
he
same.
wasn't the whole
It's
like he wasn't the only one.
man.
Look, Chatterhouse need to do something about the red carpet. Like they gave it a theme, a touch of glitter, and the next thing I saw, it was disco balling, bro. I don't know.
It's
And
I
I
think
feel like it's not everybody that needs to be on the red carpet as well.
of course not.
Because if you are gonna start at 9 and broadcast it live on national television and on the streaming platforms, I guess you have to be a bit selective. Or like in other countries, in the Western world or even Nigeria, we can use Nigeria because that's close by us. They've got certain companies that run red carpets that is not really attached to the main event. Like you can have GQ, OK Africa, I don't know, some
Right.
other media outlet having some sort of exclusivity to the show, you understand, or to the red carpet. So if we
Yeah.
can separate that from the main event, at least that will buy you some time. It won't buy you a lot because it was
Charlie,
time wasting anyways. But
the thing is,
I feel like these things should not really be way concentrated to the award because obviously people are still going to come late.
right. Yeah.
You get what I mean?
Yeah. I think I
But
see your
yeah,
point. I see your point. But Charlie, if we say we would talk about the red carpets, we would be here for like the full
hey,
2 hours.
I'll not be fashion critic, so
Nah, man.
I don't have any 2 cents. But generally, yeah, it wasn't given. I mean, a lot. I saw a lot of people putting in efforts, but I feel like the music awards don't deserve that.
So, what you want to do? Do you want to go straight into the awards, or do you want to go into the performances first?
I mean, Enam performed.
The opening act.
She was the one. She was the opening act. Yes, and yeah, I've not seen her live, so that was my first time, and I think she handled the live band pretty much well. So yeah, the opening act wasn't bad. I think the sound, from from the streaming end, it wasn't really, the sound wasn't that good, but from people that I knew that went, I think the live band was more, it sounded way more better in the auditorium than we
Right.
that were listening to it, watching it live. So, but
Right.
overall, Enam's performance was top top.
Who would you
Yeah, props to
say
her.
who would you say was your best performer on the night? Amongst everybody that got a chance to hop on stage, who would you say was your best?
I'm gonna give it to Black Sheriff.
Right, pop star.
Um, and Black Sheriff and R2Bs.
Right, right, right. I mean, talk about legacy, talk about quality, talk about legendary. You can't say none of that when addressing Ghana music without mentioning R2Bs. And
Yeah.
I mean, it's only fair, man. They deserve their flowers. Undoubtedly, my favorite group in Ghana. I think it's probably going to be between them and early 2000s VIP. But our
Mm.
two Bs definitely deserve their flowers. We're moving straight into the awards. We're going to start off with the Lifetime Achievement Award, which went to the late, great, legendary Daddy Lumba. Well deserved award. Well deserved award.
What deserved award? Terrible, 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 terrible.
Why
Look,
was so
this is a
bad?
look. This is one of, if I'm not mistaken, one of the best. He's a legend. Like I did, like somebody with 36 albums back to back. Legendary.
Say that louder for the people in the back. 36
36
albums.
great albums. 36 great albums that has fed generations. Yeah. We've lost such a
Crazy.
person. We've lost such a legend. And
Damn.
this is the kind of tribute, this is the kind of setup you gave them. Listen, I'm a Crazy Dad Lumba fan. And you know, the tribute was not, well, when they did a tribute and then the next thing was to give him a Lifetime Award, I'm not even going to touch base on the fact that, yes, they ignored Ebo Taylor, they ignored Dada KD as well. Like they ignored
Speak on
these
it.
two
Speak
high
on it.
life legends for me. I'm not even gonna tap on that because I'm also like I really like Ebo Taylor and Dada KD as well.
Speak on
There
it.
was no
Speak on it.
performances for those two. And if that's the case and you really want to center it on Daddy Lumba, that was what you wanted to give Daddy Lumba as a tribute. No.
You see, it goes back to me saying we live in a country that always talk about wanting better. And it actually seems like there are people that are about putting in the work to be better, but ultimately, year in, year out, we have another award event and it comes back and we're still complaining about the exact same things we were complaining about 5 years ago. So it gets to a point, you witness it, and you just say, okay. Because, like I said,
This unreal.
this is
This is appalling, bro.
this is our most prestigious, award scheme we have in a country. So if you are okay as an organizer or as an executive producer of this event, satisfied seeing the outcome with the people that put up on your red carpet, which for some funny reason you have no way of regulating. How is this even put together? So, bro, I mean, I don't want to talk about the DL situation because I'm gonna crash out because I'm fighting the edge to crash out right now. But yeah, man, DL deserves better. He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT, and he deserves better. Ebo Taylor deserves to be celebrated because he's also one of the pioneers of Ghanaian music in its entirety.
Ooh,
Dada KD
no.
as well. I mean, but Charlie, we move. First props goes to Lali and Lula for winning Music for Good, which was to create advocacy for breast cancer awareness. Moving on, we have the best group in the category. We have Soul Winners, Lali and Lola again, Keche and Bethel Revivers. The award went to Keche. Best African Song, I'm bugging because this did not go as I expected, but who am I? Lahore was nominated, Charlie Poppy, Burna Boy, Killable by Rema, Nakupenda, Tyler. You have With You, Davido featuring Olamide. Sorry, Omale, not Olamide. And we
Love it
have
there, you know.
and we have Olamide, bro. And we have Joy Is Coming by Fido. Now, to
Yeah.
me, I honestly thought Laho 2 was sweeping this easy. But
Nah,
hey,
it's
with
the
you
video.
is,
It's the video.
yeah, man. Especially when you go on the TL every morning, you follow Didi Jollof. Free sponsorship by Didi Jollof. You gotta come see me. If anybody watches this video, by the way, this man them is in the UK, so he's fine. I'm in Accra right now.
Hey, I've
Yeah.
got friends in Ghana, bro.
But Charlie, you wake up almost every morning, you go on a TL and there's another video or content by or of somebody using this song. And I'll be honest, till this day, I haven't sat down to listen to the whole song. But I can
Wait, the you song?
piece with you, yeah. I haven't sat down to listen to the whole song, but I guarantee you I can piece everything together via the content that I've watched using this song alone. It's not a joke. So I think it's well deserved. I think I'll go Laho because it's my personal bias. But again, who am I? Audio engineer of the year went to Daniel Gru for En Sunyamiye. Big gospel tune, I'm sure. Other nominees in the category, we had KC Beats, Robo the Beat Scientist, Samuel Layo Otu, Kwame Yabua, Francis Kweku, and Francis Kweku say. Moving on, best reggae dancehall artist for the 18th year in a row, winner Stonebwoy. Would you say that's well deserved?
Yeah, for the number of people, I guess that's it. I mean, there's no competition. Yeah, he's been consistent, anyways. Like the hard work cannot be
cannot be
downplayed.
denied.
So
yeah.
So for me, yeah, Stonebwoy deserved it, anyways. But if it's gonna continue like this, we might as well just do it the
Stonebwoy category, man.
Reggae art. Yeah, the best Stonebwoy award. I don't.
No joke.
But yeah.
But this is what I mean by the award isn't treated with the prestige that it is because it's supposed to be. Because why do so many of our major artists in major categories have beef with the organizers of the event? So much so that certain deserving artists are nominated. But hey, who am I?
Yeah, I think they have to come to a consideration of not going to, like, if you want to get into one of these categories, you first have to be like a new artist. You understand?
Right.
Like you need to win. It's either you win or you need to be nominated to be a new artist. Then yeah, they will know, okay, you are now part of the industry. But I think we have to go past that, because if you're looking at best reggae dancehall artists, there are a lot of new cats, but they will not necessarily make it unless they have a new artist first. Because that's how I feel like it's done. It's like you need to be here first before you get to the next level.
Yeah.
But if we can scrap that and properly put these artists that do dancehall reggae into these categories, I think it makes sense.
Because I'll be honest, Ghana is a country filled with a lot of reggae dancehall talent.
And yeah, real recognizes real. If we want to,
you can mention the J. DeRubies of the world. You can mention
episode.
Who am I missing?
Oh, the guy that was on Jenna.
The guy.
Jenna is a new cat.
Kojo Q's project. Yep. Well, moving on, we have the best high life artist of the year. Went to Kofi Kinata, well deserving. Nominees, you had Famia, King Paluta, Komna, and Kwame Eugene. Moving on, we have the best Afrobeat, Afropop artist, which I think for a couple of people, including myself, might seem as a surprise because it went to Wendy Shea. Other nominees in the category, Kojo Black Kitty, Jackie, and Molly. And I think you know my feelings about this. I think Molly deserved to sweep every single category that she was in. But I also
Yeah.
do believe that Wendy Shea created quite a buzz in the last calendar year. So, I mean, you can't deny it. This is somebody who also deserves to win this award. What do you think?
Yeah, prior to the awards, I could see her doing some serious PR, and I didn't understand at the beginning. But if you
Yeah,
go and check her
yeah,
body of work, I guess it kind of makes sense. So yeah, to be fair, everyone on that nomination deserve it. We
deserve
personally
it.
wanted
Yeah,
Molly to win it, but if you look at Jackie's body of work, you can't deny it.
yeah. After
But
midnight last year,
yeah,
great project. Great project.
yeah,
Yeah. Fairs. Moving on, we have the best hip hop artist. Nominees were Black Sheriff, Better Call, Quick Smoke, Sarkodie, Kojo Q, and O Kenneth. Award going to Medical. And just like the previous category, this is a category filled with heavyweights. Like you can make a case for every single individual over here, basically. You can make a case
yeah,
for
yeah,
every
yeah.
single individual over
It's
here. So
yeah. You
medical,
just have to
yeah,
hold your hands up and yeah.
is a thing of who was your favorite, but everybody has a case over here.
And yeah, who voted
Medical,
the most? Because it
who
was
voted
it
the
was a voting
most?
scheme as well.
Did you vote? At the end of the day, the question for the masses: did you vote? Moving on, we have the best gospel artist. Diana Hamilton coming out on top. Nominees included Pacey Esther, MOG Music, Kofi Owusu Pepra, Mabel Ochre, Nanaya Ofori Ata. Shouts to Diana Hamilton. Got any
Yeah,
two cents?
Daniel Hamilton and the Pentecost Church. Yeah,
Right.
you can't go against if you see Hamilton in any award category, make sure you're not going against Diana Hamilton, you're going against the Pentecost Church. So
That is powerful.
yeah. Yeah, she's got some serious barking on that one.
That is powerful. Moving to the best new artist, when I went to Kojo Black, honestly, aside Adum Kiki, I would say you can make an argument for anybody in this category. Looking at streaming numbers, looking at impact in the moment of breakout, release, single. Yeah, man, you can make an argument for anybody. I would say Kojo Black has a larger commercial discography than the other two. They are
Yeah.
pretty tough artists, but I think Kojo Black has a larger commercial discography. So I think that right there probably will pip him above the others.
Yeah, well deserving in my opinion, because
Very
he's
well
got
deserving.
he's got a lot of radio plays, the airwaves
Yes.
all over.
Yes.
It's Afrobeats as well. So
Mm,
yeah, Casa Cross. Yeah, big up to Kojo Black on that one.
awesome. We have the international collaboration of the year. Like I said, if she didn't win this, it was going to be a riot on the TL.
Riot.
And yeah, you can't. It's simple. You can't deny greatness. Let's just say that you can't deny greatness. Best international collab, Shake It to the Max coming out on top over songs like So It Goes by Black Sheriff featuring Fireboy, Too Late Remix, Wendy Shea featuring Bejini, Fina, and Gucci. I hope I didn't butcher anybody's name there. Meets for Connor, Last Minute featuring TML Vibes, See What You've Done, See What We've Done, sorry, King Promise, and Mr. Easy, and of course, Body Go. I mean, she was going to get it regardless, whether it was Body Go or Shake It to the Max.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, well deserved one there for the Queen, Molly, doing her thing. Collaboration of the year, you have Excellence by Kojo Black, featuring Kelvin Boy, Gymnastic by Kiddy, featuring Olive the Boy and Kojo Black. You have Crazy Love, Wendy Shea, featuring Olive the Boy, Violence, King Sack, featuring Quick Smoke, Shoulder, and Assault Part 2. I'll be very honest, this is the second category where my favorite has won. Because this Shoulder song is one that I couldn't get out of my head for a very long time. When it came out,
heavy.
yeah, man. Yeah, collaboration of the year. A bunch of heavyweights within the category, but that song was just too huge. That song was just too huge. Best traditional gospel song. Correct. by Joy's Blessing featuring King Paluta. That's a heavy collab right there. We have Nyamia here by Pacey Esther, who turned out the winner of this category. Congratulations to Pacey Esther.
She was working, but the Nyamiye was written and produced by Kwame Eugene, and yeah, that's quite solid.
Moving on, we have the best reggae dancehall song coming up on top. Well deserved, as it should be. Shake It to the Max remix, winner of this category. Other nominees: Stonebwoy for The Torture. We have Sina Soul featuring Stonebwoy, Larger Than Life. We have Samina with Summer King, Ara the J featuring Stonebwoy, Talisman, and we have Amirado, Pharaoh. No arguments here. The owner of the category this year took a thing home.
Yeah, she can't claim on. Simple.
She can't claim a thing. Best high life song. It is finished. This is before I continue reading this. If you're a high life artist that you see Kofi Kinata in your category, I'm sorry, bro. And for me, his is more refreshing because it's not like the Stonebwoy situation. People in this category are constantly refreshed. He remains and he keeps sweeping every single year. That is a legacy right there for this man. I believe he deserves his flowers. I mean, he's celebrated, but I believe he should be more celebrated. More. What's going on? What's going on?
Fufolo. Yeah, but either way, yeah. In the list, we've got Foko, Kimpaluta, yeah. We've got Aso, Kwabla Stonebwoy Kinata. We've got Obiedi by Amirado and Do Better by Kwame Eugene. Now, personally to me, I was looking at Kimpaluta probably doing the most for this year because last year was really his year. He started, as I said in the previous episode, he started doing this beef thing and really not pushing his album because his album is actually very good. And he started pushing this Foco, which was actually a diss song. So for me, you're not really and you're coming against Kofi Kinata. You get what I mean? No disrespect to Kwabena, Amirado, and Kwame Eugene. Kwabena's Aso it's just a rendition of what we've heard for the last 15, 20 years. So I wasn't really looking for it to push as compared to maybe Amirado and Kimpaluta. But yeah, Kofi Kinata deserved it anyways because it's finished. It is finished. It's a really good high life song.
Shouts to Kofi Kinata, man. Charlie. Tired you stand up. Moving on, we have the best hip hop song. Coming out on top in this category, Black Sheriff with Where Them Boys. Very well deserved. Lots of heavyweights in this category. Balenciaga by Kenneth. Sarkodie Slit Through with Violence featuring Quick with Smoke again with Edu the Boga. Gunna Boy with Same Tims and Lalit with The Matter. Heavy category. But Charlie, where them boys, man? I think if you're looking on them based on the numbers alone, it rightfully claim what belongs to him. I'm not gonna lie. Thoughts on this?
No two ways about it. Initially, if Balenciaga took it, I wouldn't be surprised due to the fact that it was giving more hip hop much more than Where Them Boys. But if you listen to Where Them Boys, the way Where Them Boys was actually being pushed during the Iron Boy album, the kind of controversies it was coming with it as well. Yeah, it tops it all compared to the rest. Not to say the rest were not really. The rest were also quite serious, but yeah, Where Them Boys deserved it anyways.
Moving on, we have our best hip life song. It pains me to say that my bias did not win this one, but I still cannot argue with the winner of this category. Again, Shoulder by Medical featuring Shatawale MB's Trap KOTM. Famia came through with Habits featuring Medical. Koja Q, which was very disappointing for me not to see him win this one. But Tonton Tin featuring Ara the J and the Legend of Florian Ponstant. And Koja Black featuring Sarkodie Next Door. Sarkodie again featuring Coco Flick, Mizaya, and Kwesi Amewuga. Badness. Shoda
Yeah.
was a crazy record in the past calendar year. Can't argue with
Yeah.
that. Can't argue with that. Best Afro pop song. We have Sankofa by Jackie, Sacrifice by Black Sheriff, Giddy by Stoneboy. We have See What We've Done, King Promise and Mr. Easy, Bend by Olive the Boy featuring Sarkodie, and last but not the least, Olivia by Last Mid. I'm curious to hear your thoughts on this category and the winners.
The Iron Boy album had a lot of songs that could be put on any of this. Even with the best hip live, you could have put one of the songs from Iron Boy in there, as well as Afropop. Sacrifice. It's a well-written song, well composed. Yeah, it was definitely going to top it compared to Giddy Giddy. See What We've Done. Yeah. Jackie Sankofa. Jackie Sankofa is actually a beautiful song, but it just wasn't making the waves for me personally.
Right.
So yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Well,
Sacrifice, it's beautiful.
Big shouts to Blacko. Ended up being the biggest winner of the night with 5 awards. But moving on to the next category, Best Afrobeat Song. We have Excellence coming out on top in this one. Music by Kojo Black featuring Kelvin Boy. Crazy Love When Shay featuring Olive the Boy. Gymnastic Kitty featuring Olive the Boy and Kojo Black. No Issue Last Mid featuring King Promise and OMG Mr. Drew featuring Olive the Boy. That is 3 entries
The boy be
featuring
work.
Olive put out, Olive did some work in the last calendar year. Shouts to Olive the Boy. But again, shouts to Kojo Black. This is one of the records that I was talking about, being part of a very large catalog of commercial songs that dropped last year. Yeah, great job, Olive the Boy, particularly standing out, definitely putting in that work. Moving on, we have the most popular song of the year, which, yes, the most popular song of the year, winner of this category, again, well deserved. Showed Up by Medical featuring Shatawale and B-Strap Kill. Other nominees, Foko, K Paluta. Let me just mention the names. Black Sheriff, Wendy Shay, Kiddy, featuring Olive the Boy and Kojo Black, Pacey Esther, Kojo Black featuring Kelvin Boy. Of course, you have Shake It to the Max by Molly and Olivia by Last Mid. Very, very, very packed category right here. Again, I said Charlie the winner.
Yeah, but
I would say the winner.
yeah,
Man.
that takes it. We predicted it anyway, so
Yeah, we actually did predict this one. Very spot on.
Yeah. So that song was everywhere.
Yeah,
everywhere.
man. Yeah,
everywhere.
man.
Yeah, big ups to Medical, bro.
Definitely, man. Definitely. Big ups to MDK. Beyond Control. And we have the best music video. Excellence by Kojo Black. Sacrifice by Black Sheriff. Welcome to Africa by Medical. Shine by Stoneboy. Chana by Samini. And the winner of this category was Ara the J, Put Them on God, directed by David Duncan. You are the visual guy. I'm going to give you the floor on this one.
Yeah, I mean, he deserved it. But to be fair, anyone on this category deserved to win it because to me, for the past year, 2 years, Ghana music videos have been top notch for me. So yeah, RDJ deserved it. Sadly, he wasn't there to take the award. I mean, obviously, with whatever that happened with him not being nominated, so in other categories. So yeah, I think 2020, 2027 Ghana Music Awards, they really need to sit down and go through a lot of the music videos that will be nominated because there are quite a lot of hard music videos that came out of Ghana last year. So, but Put Up on God is a very, very, very nice
Ara
music
definitely
video,
put in a
so
lot
he
of work.
deserved it anyways.
He has been putting in a lot of work the past 2 years, to be fair. It's a shame to bear witness to the situation at this year's Telecel Ghana Music Awards. he definitely deserved more nominations than he got. Moving on, we have the best rap performance for GG, For God's Glory, Joe K, Abarese, by Koja Q, Violence by Sarkodie, Emin Seda by Strongman, 5th August by Lyrical Joe, Welcome to Africa by Medical. And this is another shocker, I guess. One we weren't expecting. I'm sure a lot of people would have picked anybody else in this category to win.
I'm gonna be straight blunt. If it's an award that we are, no, I'm still gonna be blunt. I don't care. I don't think Stoneboy's fan base, Strongman's fan base, I don't think they voted that much. First of all, for him to win this, that's one. I don't think he voted that much. I don't think his fan base voted that crazy. Bro, he's going against Sarkodie, he's going against Kojo Q, he's going against Medical. And you're telling me his fan base really, the fan base really voted for him to win it. I mean, there's a percentage with the
exactly
with the academy and the fan base. So if we are saying the academy kind of sort of thinks that's fair enough. But if you're doing it against fan base,
but if they are not voting, then it doesn't mean much. Especially when the academy is involved, they're going to give their percentage or their 2 cents or make whatever contribution. So, it is fair to say, yeah, this was a surprise. This was a surprise.
But so the academy sat down and really thought, men said that goes against Abrabase. If that's, let's put the fan base aside. It's going against Violence. Look, the men said that song is not bad.
It is what it is, man.
Bro, Abrabase and Violence. Are you telling me?
It's pretty unfortunate.
Rap performance.
Pretty unfortunate. But man, shout outs to Strongman regardless. Men said that on said that song part. Salute. Salute. We have Songwriter of the Year. Winner went to Black Sheriff. Nominees in this category: Kofi Kinata, Kofi Boham, Akwabwa, Stoneboy, and Kojo Q. Moving on, we have the best male vocal performance. We have Akoma by Siama, by Prayer by Perez, Music Time, Live Sessions by Dion Boache, Yehoda by Carl Clote, and Catch 22 by Josh Black. Quick one, I would say, definitely my favorite in here is Catch 22. Blasted, abused the hell out of the song on Rogue List back in the day. Shouts to Isiama as well, doing his thing. Akoma, big record right there. Great performance by the young man. Best female vocal performance, See Me Through by Grace Charles. Wow.
Hey.
Wow. Grace Ashley, seriously. That is wow.
Grace Ashley, damn.
Two Quay Lloyd. Yo, I hope I didn't butcher the name, bro. Okay, that's the title of this. That's the title of the song.
Yeah,
Lloyd, by Lordina the Soprano. We have Breathe by Sina Soul, Amin by Enam, and Show Me How to Love by Niela. Big shout out to Enam on this huge W. As a follower of her music, she's been putting out quality music for a very long time, especially one that celebrates her culture and where she's from, and it's very refreshing to see her get her flowers be celebrated in this light. Very well-deserved W for the queen, and I'm doing her thing. Thoughts?
First of all, I love the outfit at the red carpet, and I think when she came on stage as well. Yeah, she's really giving. She's really projecting. Ghana culture, especially from the Volta region. We actually vouched for Sinaso to win it, but after I saw her performance and listened to some of her songs, I understand why she won this award. So
moving on to the penultimate category for today, we have the album or EP of the year. Still extremely pissed off that these two are in the same category. Goes to show these people, I'm sorry, but it doesn't really seem like you understand what you're doing. And it doesn't really seem like you're in it to give genuine flowers to the people that deserve it, because every artist knows the difference between an LP and an EP. So classify both and put it in the same category because you just can't be bothered to do your due diligence to separate these two categories and put in the people that rightfully deserve to be in it. Is shameful by Ghana's most respected and most prestigious award ceremony. Very shameful, very disrespectful. But then, hey, we move. Album of the year, EP of the year. Shouts to the nominees, by the way. Like, no shade on anybody here, but as an artist, yeah, I would be excited to have my album be put in the same category as somebody who dropped an EP. So imagine if somebody drops a 4-track EP, does numbers. Kudos to them. Shouts to them. Like, they did an amazing job. But then somebody puts out an album, 15 plus songs, something that they've been working so hard towards, probably years, endless, to arrive at a point where you put it in the same category as an EP. That is, if I, are you bleeping cusses? Are you bleeping cusses? That is fucking shameful.
Yeah.
That is, and people are going to hear this on our Spotify podcast because it's not going to be bleeped there. That is fucking shameful to do this to artists just because you can't be bothered to do your due diligence. That is disgraceful. And Ghanaian artists deserve better. I'm not going to crash out because I could have with a lot of categories in this award scheme. But Ghanaian artists, it's not even about you guys doing better, because we feel like year in, year out, we say the same things over and over again. It never actually does get better. Arguably, it keeps getting worse.
For the scope of talent and the body
It's
of
ridiculous.
works artists, like Sinaso wasn't in this. Like, I can mention so many people that
it's
were not
something that is supposed to
part of this
hold so
category.
much prestige. Yes, it's being treated as a joke. And you cannot blame people for treating it as a joke, because the people responsible for the thing itself seems like they don't know what the fuck you're doing. Bro, I can guarantee it's been like 3 years running that we've had just 3. I'm trying to land on a particular point. It's been like 3 or more years running where we've had just 3 nominees for the Reggae Dancehall Artist of the Year. Make it make sense. With all the dancehall reggae talents that we have in this country, on a stage like this, on a platform like this, we can only shine the light on 3 people at a time annually. Do you know how ridiculous that is? But Charlie, let me get off my soapbox, man. Album EP of the year, we have Iron Boy by Black Sheriff, we have Torture by Stoneboy, After Midnight by Jackie, Disturbation 2 by MDK, Ready by Wendy Shea, and Walk With Me by Kweku Smoke. Were any of these projects EPs to start with?
Torture was an EP. I think the only one that was a straight album
After
was
Midnight was an album.
Walk With Me
was an album. Ready was an album.
Yeah, After Midnight was an album. Disturbation 2.
Yeah,
I think Disturbation 2 was an album. Disturbation 2 was an album. Ready was an EP.
I quite remember.
Yeah, I don't think it was an album.
Was being done on Disturbation 2. It wasn't rolled out as an EP. I do not remember it being rolled.
Yeah, I think this. My bad. I think Disturbation 2 was an album because it had a lot of songs on it.
Again,
but
man,
Tosha was definitely an EP.
It's pretty insulting to put both forms of work in the same category. But Charlie, shouts to Blackpool for this one, bro.
Black Sheriff came on stage to pick up the award. Really made sure he made us understand why he deserved to win this. It took him 3 years to put out this album. he said he started it way before he even won Artist of the Year. So this should let you know the kind of work like it's gone through.
Yeah.
And to be fair, you can hear it. Like there's no doubts this album is the reason why he won Artist of the Year, anyways, because this body of work is wholesome. It's sonic wise takes you to a different spectrum. So for me, it's a well deserving award. And big ups to Black
Absolutely.
Sherif on that.
And we're going to dive straight into the final category of tonight, which is the Artist of the Year. Other nominees in this category were Medical, Stonebwoy Renshae, Sarkodie, and Diana Hamilton. And of course, Black Sheriff coming out on top as Artist of the Year 2026 at the just ended Tgma, sweeping 5 awards on the night, plus a beautiful performance on the night as well. Shouts to Black Hole, shouts to all the hard work that he's put in since day one, since Kweku Frimpong Asembeba. It's been strength to strength. People that follow the journey from the very beginning, I'm sure, are super proud and amazed at the heights that he's gotten to. And the crazy thing is, it's only going to get better. It's only going to get better. So, shouts to Blackwell, shouts to his team, shouts to everybody responsible for the journey and the point that he's gotten to. Commiserations to all the other nominees in this category. I'm sure everybody in this category could make a case as to why they deserve to be winners of this award. But I personally think the most deserving artist definitely ended up winning the top award of the night. Prince?
You've basically said it all, but yeah. As I said, the Iron Boy album encapsulates the whole reason why he should be the Artist of the Year. The rollouts, the album cover, the sound, the feeling of the music. Like it was meant for everyone. You could relate to any song that's on that album, and yeah, as a country where we've always, I don't know how to put it, but it's always been a generic of like hip hop. I think he came out, it wasn't really that alternative, but it really shines out what our talents are, you understand? And he's there now. And this is his second grab of being the Artist of the Year. Yeah, but with the kind of sound he's bringing out, that kind of freedom and just having that feel good music, he might be the one to take the third one, because in the history of TGMAs, nobody has had more than
because he's very young and he's not stopping.
It's very possible.
He's
like he looks
crazy because it looks
ready.
It feels in a way that he's only getting started. I don't know if that makes sense.
That's what I mean by it. He's basically the student of the game.
Sense, it feels like he's
literally
only getting started. Like this
he's on go mode now, because if this is your second album, bro, if you keep this consistency, I don't know where he's going to take us. I mean, he's already taking the music outside of Ghana, and he's making big moves with it. And the body of work speaks for itself. So I can't really. I am a huge fan of Black Hole, so I am so happy he won this award.
Congrats!
I am so happy he won this award. Congratulations to Black Sherif. But if we want to keep praising artists like Black Sherif, Medical, if we want to still make this competitive, we have to. These award schemes need to get better, because I don't even want to speak on the performance, because Black Hole's performance, the sound was terrible. The stage presence is, I'm gonna say, even though he's like like he did it. He doesn't deserve this kind of setups. He doesn't deserve even medical. Like medical came on stage and you could see that what he was hearing and
Two
what he was
different
saying
things.
was not going on par. Like what are we doing? Two
It's
different things, bro. Stage setup. Made that I
wasn't
feel
there.
like I could see the idea, but the execution wasn't there.
The wildest
They
thing
need a
about
crazy creative
TGMA for
direction.
me, it first started out like, okay, these people really don't know what it's gonna be about. Then they moved on to they are doing their best, but maybe we just don't have the equipment or whatever to produce a certain level of quality, especially when it comes to the stage performance. And maybe we just don't have a setup, you know? Then Global Citizen happens. And you're like, hold on. So what are we missing here? The same thing happened in the same country. Like, it was the same country. Don't be pissed off when people disregard it. Because the older we get, especially as a millennial, the more people couldn't give a fuck about TGMA. But when we are talking about stuff that matter, bro, as a true artist, I know it's cliche to say, artists say this all the time. I genuinely don't give a fuck about awards, bro. As an artist, I want to travel the world, experience people, experience cultures, let the world hear my music, basically. You understand? And this is like, I'll come in, let me
No,
land real quick.
I
This is
understand
like,
that, but
the award scheme is supposed to be like, okay, an acknowledgement to your hard work. But then it's not palatable anymore because it has become bureaucratic. It has become political. It has become who do you know? And again, the people at the very top of this just couldn't give a fuck about how properly this is done or this is run.
I don't know. It was also giving a bit of corporate, some sort of corporate event, like stage setup. Like why? To this day, I don't understand why we've got these VIPs or dictionaries right in front of the stage.
Because there's very
It's
little
not. It
emotion.
makes
There's
no
nothing they're
sense.
doing. They're just
I
sitting
mean,
there
we can
watching as if they've been forced.
look. We don't even have a very good venue because they were struggling to even put out a venue. So that's why I really can't. I really don't want to go hard on them. But in a country where we have so much talent and we
It's a
brag
joke.
about this and that and that and that, we don't have a theater that can hold our music awards. Our sound is terrible. A country that that created high life cannot put on a good sound for live band music. Like, make it make sense to me. Make it make sense to me. Stage presence, look, it makes the artists look very bad. And they are not terrible. Black Sheriff is not terrible performing. Medical is not terrible performing. Even the gospel musicians that came on stage, they actually were quite solid as well. But if we cannot handle our sound, and now that the internet is in where like you are now streaming as well, and you cannot give your audience a good feedback, what are we doing? What are we seriously doing? I feel like stakeholders should have a serious look at this and probably invest in, like, it's either they invest into a new award scheme or really sit down with Chatterhouse, and because even like the beginning, they started making the CEO of Chatterhouse. Why you come to give us a whole PRO on like why this award is like is needed? It was her, it was the Media General CEO, and then Vodafone Ghana CEO. Like, we don't need that. You could literally telecast that like 3 days before the event. You don't need that on the D-Day. It was time wasting. A lot of the stuff that they were doing were time wasting.
Ghana, man. Oh, unfortunately, gotta live with it. Fortunately, you gotta live with it.
Fortunately. Yeah. At the end of the day, is what we have. Next year is going to be the same. But I hope it's not. I really hope it's not. Because
there are certain major artists that just couldn't care less, just wouldn't care to submit their songs even. Because of all of this. And it's very telling. It's very telling where we are, but we hope for better, but we still kind of expect the worst every day.
Performances. I don't even want to attack anyone, but Fido was a waste of time, especially the time he came to perform. That slot could have been given to, I don't know, RDJ, Manifest, I don't know, somebody, some new cat.
Why?
Like,
Why is an
and
era
the
that
timing
you
of the award, we need to do better.
Constantly disrespected by this shit, bro.
Yeah, I don't think RDJ is ever coming to Ghana Music Awards. Seriously.
It's insane. It's insane. But anyways, guys, we've come to the end of this. It's been fun. It's always a great dialogue with my boy Carti right here. But yes, the Telecel Ghana Music Awards and all the drama that it came with again this year. Shout outs to all the winners, very deserving. Commiserations to every nominee that couldn't pick up something. We still salute you regardless. You deserve your flowers and you deserve to be celebrated on the big stage. For now, it's peace out. Catch you same time. Next time, yours truly, Fuego Papi Live. And before I go, I want to give a quick announcement again. Depending on when this comes out, I will be dropping music this Friday on the 15th of May titled Street Gospel. And I cannot wait for you to hear it. I cannot wait for you to hear it. Music inspired by moments or times where I didn't think I was going to keep up with this music thing, but I'm still here. What? You couldn't stop me. What? I'm still here. I'm still here. Look into my eyes. I'm still here. But anyways, man, it's been fun. It's been real. Catch you next time. My G, you got something to say before we go?
Yeah, Street Gospel, Friday. By the time this is out, music is out. Yeah, just pre-save it, add it to your playlist. Let us know what you think about it. I want to know what you guys think, because I'm going to tell you guys later on, but I want to know what you guys think about it. So leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think about our conversation as well. And yeah, catch you on the next episode.